The Aftertaste,
I'll have what she's spilling.
the podcast for foodies and pop culture girly swirlies.
We're here to yap with our mouths full of caviar about what we're eating, obsessing over, and what's living rent-free in our heads long after the plates have cleared.
From local bites and unhinged hot takes to friendships, gossip, and internet culture,
these are the conversations that linger even after the last bite.
Come hungry and ready for dessert.
Hey, taste buddy. Happy hump day, munch day. Oh, you guys. Every week it is something new. And this week, I can't wait. We actually are going to Patreon about what it takes to make a podcast. Every week is something new. This week, nobody confirmed with producer Joe our slot. Oops.
So we had to do everything ourselves. Women in STEM. Also, I will say this is our 10th podcast, which is really exciting because most people quit after the 10th. And I mean, it makes sense because like we said, something happens every week. We started humbly in my apartment with mics and cameras we got for Christmas. And then we've upgraded to this studio and we have really nice cameras. And you guys saw it took us a while to get video going, but
yeah, I think I want to do like a TikTok part one, part two, whatever of every week, like what we've gone through the last 10 weeks. But I'm so excited to have you as my partner. Also, guys, we did switch sides. I hope I like it, but like not to make us all Sheena Shays, but we didn't think the other side was our good side.
Yeah, so hopefully this is both of our good side. We're figuring out the angles.
Yeah, if not, then we decided that we were going to do like a 5 versus 5 where we switch back and forth. And all you OGs are basically going to know why we switched.
I'm just really excited though because even though it's been 10 episodes and that's such a milestone, I just feel like we're just beginning. We have so much fun with you guys. We love hearing all the feedback about the pod and we have so many ideas. So
I know, I feel like we're celebrating our birthday already.
Speaking of not birthdays but celebrations, how was your Mother's Day? Happy Mother's Day, Pri.
Thank you, and happy Mother's Day to all the taste buddies out there. I had a great Mother's Day. I'm not gonna like lie. I'm gonna toot Eric's horn, but he did such a good job. Okay, so there's some funny moments too. I'll tell you guys. So first of all, I'm wearing an outfit that he got me to lounge in. You know, I need a link too.
He actually asked me if I had any advice. And I thought it was so sweet. He's like, how can I help the pod? What can I do for Pri? And I was like, okay.
Yeah. And so he was like, when I first gave it to me, I was like, oh, like pajamas. And he was like, or, to lounge or podcast in. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet and thoughtful. So I first started with middle of the week. I got home late from work and I come in the house and Eric's like, oh my God, I DoorDash Dino Nuggets because that's what our son wanted and it's not here yet. And so chaos starts ensuing. We're in witching hour. And then the doorbell rings and he goes and grabs all the groceries. And then he gives me this like kind of like sad bouquet that kind of goes, here, it looked better in the photos. I'm like, what? So then on Saturday, he went to the store and he got me another bouquet of flowers, and it was so pretty. And then on Sunday, he had Ever wake up and give me a bouquet of flowers, which was so cute. And I got everything I wanted for Mother's Day. I asked to basically not be bothered and watch Devil Wears Prada in bed because we're gonna go watch it this week. And so I woke up. First of all, Saturday night, I waited till the very, very, very last second till I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. And then
So you slept good.
yeah, Ever was feeling a little bit under, so he actually woke up in the middle of the night twice, once to have water and once to go to the potty, and I didn't hear. And then I also talked to my son the night before, so I told him before bed that mommy has to go to work really, really, really early tomorrow, so she's not gonna be here. And mommy's car is gonna be here because somebody's gonna take mommy to work tomorrow. And he said, are they gonna drive you? So he was prepped, and I told Eric, I said, lock the door from the outside when he leaves so there's no like running in my room in the middle of the morning. I slept till 10:30, woke up to a lot of Mother's Day texts, and they came in with the flowers, and they gave me a card, and then Eric gave me advertising money for the podcast so that we can boost our posts on TikTok and Instagram, which I thought was so cute. And then I'm laying in bed and he goes, "Wait, I have one more gift for you." And I'm like, "Oh my God, what could it be? Like a massage? Like what?" Actually, I did have a massage, but for that afternoon. He comes and he goes, "I got us matching Dr. Pepper shirts."
So cute.
And I'm like, "Did I miss an inside joke?"
Yeah, I assumed there was lore there.
No. "Oh, well, you've been drinking dirty sodas lately."
Oh my gosh, wait, that's so
And then
sweet because he's paying attention.
No, then he fessed up. He said that, like, his parents got the Mother's Day Zoom wrong, and they were at Target, and so they Zoomed, and he happened to be stopped next to the Dr. Pepper shirts, so he just zoomed and shopped.
That's so precious.
But yeah, and then Ever laid on my lap, and we watched Devil Wears Prada, in the living room together, and then he waited until, like, almost the end to be like, "Mommy, can I watch my show?" And I said, "No, it's time for your nap soon, bye."
This is a perfect Mother's Day.
It was great, and honestly, we were supposed to go to dinner, and we ended up not going to dinner, and then after, I had a late night reflexology massage, and after, I picked us up Taco Bell on the way home because I don't know why, but I've just been craving some bean and cheese burritos.
Okay, also, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think Mother's Day is one of the worst days to go out because everybody's out. And like every time I've gone out for Mother's Day, like I was at Commander's Palace in New Orleans, which is like known for some of the best service you can get. And it was the worst service. The food wasn't as good because everyone was in the weeds for hours.
I kinda wanna talk about that later, so save it for our wine and dine.
Okay.
Okay, tell me about your Mother's Day.
Oh my gosh, it was so lovely. So I went to Carlsbad and I flew into the Carlsbad airport, which was lovely because it's so easy. It's right by my parents' house. And we went to my parents' favorite little kind of divey bar for the Friday night. They go there every Friday night. And I got an NA Heineken and a blackened chicken Caesar wrap that was just like chef's kiss, like always hits. And the second I got there, I went to the beach too. I mean, the beach is just unbeatable and the weather was perfect. And then on Saturday, we went Hospice of the Valleys, who helped my grandma when she passed away. They do this butterfly release. And so we went and we did the butterfly release and it's called Breakfast and Butterflies. And I was so excited because my mom's like, they have Costco muffins. And like I was raised on Costco muffins. I loved Costco muffins. I've always been an eater, like, and I've always been a breakfast girl. So, like, people would always be like, "The muffins are too big. I can't finish them." And I'm like, 4 years old and like bodying a muffin. I would do like half poppy seed, half blueberry.
Testing positive on your drug test with all your pop.
Yeah.
World.
At 6. But you know what is so
my God.
annoying?
Go ahead.
Oh, good catch.
Thanks.
Do you know what's so annoying is I get, trying to be more informed about health and portions and stuff like that, but I hate the way that has influenced certain things. Like, I don't think Costco muffins needed to shrink because they shrunk now. They've shrunken that.
Yeah, they were like the giant oversized ones.
They don't taste as good.
But why don't they just do what everybody else does and like cheats of how many like serve it, but then just say serving for 4 on the nutritional facts?
Exactly, like crumble cookie where it's like less than 200 calories for like an eighth. Yeah, so annoying. But then we went to one of our favorite sushi places in Carlsbad Oceanside area, Wrench and Wrote It, and we did it omakase, my dad and I, and it's a super good deal. It's $95, 13 courses.
Good deal.
Yeah, and they do a lot of local stuff and fun stuff. It's mostly nigiri. It was fantastic, and my favorite thing that I had was swordfish bone marrow.
I know, I've never had that before, but is it of the same size?
No, so it's like they give it to you, and it's almost in like a shot glass, and it's like
I don't know.
just a little. It looks like a little bit of jelly. It kind of looks suspicious. Like I was kind of nervous about it, and I kind of like the test said shoot it back like an oyster, but I shot it back a little quicker than I'd shoot back an oyster, and I regretted it because it was delicious. It was like
Is that where you got the small cup?
Yes. Oh,
Okay, okay, guys. Maddie whined the other week about small cups. Then she whined because she did order a regular Sapporo, right?
it was a NA Sapporo.
Okay, well, ordered an A Sapporo, and she's like, "What is this? A cup for ants?" And I'm like, "Now you're complaining about your cups are too small."
Well, that was the thing. It was like you're gonna give small water cups and then even smaller beer cup. It was like half the size of the water cup that was already small. Literally, we got there, my mom was making fun of me, and she was like, "Oh, you hate small water cups, and there's water cups." Which I will say, even though it's Mother's Day weekend, my mom is so adorable. Every time I come home, she has like some sweet little gift on my bed, and so she had like a sweet little gift. And then every time I come home, she also asks me what I want in the fridge, and I always say some like annoying health stuff like apples and Greek yogurt. And she didn't ask me this time because she listened to the pod, and so she stacked it with all my favorite snacks, like peanut butter stuffed pretzels, strawberry yogurt pretzels, the spicy peach rings with tahini, and I thought that was really sweet. And oh, the other thing too that we did is on Sunday, we went to our friend's house in Coronado, and it was like a beautiful day, and we did pizzas, homemade pizzas in the backyard.
On the uni.
Yeah, well, actually, it wasn't uni, it was the Blackstone that twirled.
Oh, it looked actually really I thought that whoever was making the pizza looked really good from the pics.
Oh my gosh, it was the best homemade pizza. It was the best homemade pizza I've
Really?
had. It was fantastic. I asked for the recipe, so I might have to update our dough recipe in Substack.
Okay, okay, okay.
I am gonna share. I call them Italian wedding cookies, but I feel like every culture calls them their own. I think like Mexican wedding cookies, Greek wedding
Mhm,
cookies.
Italian, Italian.
Yeah, yeah. There always has to be an Italian plug, even in episode 10. But I'm going to share that on this week's Substack. Also, guys, if you didn't know, we have some stuff uploaded on Patreon. We have a bonus episode where we talk about our weddings and get really personal.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
Pri talks about a book she read recently. And I finally finished Red Rising, so I'm also going to do a
Okay,
review.
are you gonna read When the Moon Hatched?
Yes.
I think the second one comes out next week.
Oh, perfect. Then, yep, that's it.
Yeah, I'm reading this book right now. It's kind of weird. And that's all I'm gonna say. I just
Okay.
like the weirdness about it. It's like, in what world is how I feel. But what I was gonna say is I forgot to mention something about Eric on Mother's Day weekend, is that he was so kind. He was like, "I've been running the store," and I told him to go to Safeway because there's a Starbucks there. So he goes, and I text him my order, which is a chai tea with an ube cold foam. And I come home, and he brings me coffee in bed, and I looked at it, and I'm like, I didn't say anything. I waited like a little bit because I was like, "Oh, it's a white cold foam," so I'm like, "Oh, he fucked it up already." But I wanted, to feel appreciated for, like, 30 minutes. So then I go out to the living room later on, I was like, "I love you so much. Thank you for getting me coffee. I just wanna let you know that, like, you kinda messed up my order, but I understand it's because you're white." He was like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, it wasn't a typo, like, ube is a thing." He was like, "Oh." Yeah, I actually did think it was a typo, and you just have whipped cream on top, and I did the same, and it's delicious.
That's so funny. The ube cold foam is my new go-to.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
like
good.
it.
It doesn't taste very ube, but I still love it.
Okay, one more thing I wanna tell Taste Buddies updates on my life. So, remember how I was complaining about summer birthdays? So I get an invite to something, and I'm like, "Fuck, I think you're supposed to send out children's invitations kind of early." So I send out invites Friday afternoon to everybody for my son's birthday, and leave it to me to realize, like, 5 minutes after I get it sent that the party's on Father's Day. Which hence, like, the literal Ramada that I booked is right behind the splash pad, and it was taken up every single day that weekend, and it was pretty available in July, but of course it was free on Father's Day, no wonder why. So I'm most likely gonna cancel, because the people I would invite, most of them have, like, fathers that they're gonna hang out with.
That does track.
But I texted Joe, and I was like, "Leave it to me with the issues to, like, totally forget about Father's Day. Oops, sorry, Eric, I love you so much, I promise." And I already told him he could book tea time for everything he did for me. So, Do you guys have any ideas of what to do? I don't know. I was thinking about having people over and just having a little, like, small shindig and blowing out some cake. I consider getting a cabana at, like, a resort, and then all of a sudden it add up to be, like, $850. And I was like, "That's before all my margaritas and piña coladas."
Your $24 margaritas and pina
Like,
coladas.
is a three-year-old birthday worth that much?
Your whine about summer birthdays holds strong. Like, what? That's wild.
I know, and I wish it would be easy to just do, like, a backyard party. It's just so effing hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, any other updates you wanna do?
Okay, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about, and it's that I have found a replacement for Chobani Flips. A
I
new
don't know if
I know, it's a new treat that rocked my world.
okay, what is it? What do I have to look at?
Okay, so I love a pint of ice cream. I love eating a pint of ice cream. So when Halo Top came out as a, like, messed up eating disorder person, I was pumped because it was, like, the guilt-free ice cream. The only thing is it tastes like shit.
Do they still make Halo Top?
Yeah, and they have it with Mixins now.
'Cause I don't even see Halo Top at Whole Foods now that I think of it.
Oh, I don't maybe Whole Foods doesn't carry it because it has a bunch of not great ingredients.
I mean, it's all the keto thing. Like,
Yeah.
I did keto for a little, it was the hype gone.
No, so, okay, now Yasso, the brand that does the Greek yogurt,
Yeah,
cups, they do pints, and it's similar situation. It's the same exact thing on
but
the
it's ice
top,
cream?
but it's ice cream, and, like, I got the cookie dough one, and I got the cookies and cream one, and it's, like, it's the same with Halo Top. The whole pint is, like, less than 40 calories, and I bodied that shit. It
Does
was
it
so good.
does it make it to go? 'Cause you know sometimes you have, like, a lot of those sugars, like the fake sugars?
Yeah, I don't know, I was good.
Okay, good. Because we recently discovered so we've always been in the almond brittle Jennies, but
Mhm.
now we've been doing the birthday batter with, like, cake inside of it,
Oh,
cake chunks in it.
I love Jenny's because the mix-in ratio is so good.
I need to go we have a brick and mortar here. I need to
Yeah,
go so I can try all the flavors and then see which one I like more.
let's go together.
Okay. Okay, that's no big deal.
Yeah, actually, my mom and I got ice cream at a new place in Carlsbad. We usually just go to Handel's there. It's really good. There's always a huge line. Um, the one though, it's this new one and it has soft serve, and it took over the Cold Stone, and it had big shoes to fill. Like Cold Stone, when you get mix-ins, they're like doing arm workouts. They're like making it. Literally, I got cookie dough, and it was like someone just like pressed 4 pieces of cookie dough soft serve. I was like, this. I was
Wait,
pissed. I
that
didn't
was
just
at Cold Stone or Handle?
no, it was at the place that just took over Cold Stone.
Oh. You know, I we went to Cold Stone recently with the family. They can use a little bit of renovation.
Mm,
They can make it hip and poppin'.
they need a rebrand.
They call us. The
Yeah, we
taste
got you.
buddies are into rebrand too.
Well, so should we move on to the next course and feed the group chat?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. First of all, okay. Have you heard of the restaurant And Hello?
No.
Okay, And Hello, I've heard of it. I thought it used to be in downtown, but I guess they're in South Scottsdale now. And it's definitely had been on my list before. It's like a tasting course, $200. But they just rolled out this not function, but this perk. I don't know if it's out yet, but I saw an article last night. $2,500 experience. They pick you up in a Rolls Royce. You have Dom and, like, light bites on the way, and then you go and have, like, a tasting menu all night, and I think you have, like, a private evening there. Would you pay that?
Is it per person?
I think it's 2,500 per person. Oh, wait, no,
No.
no, oh, let's just say 2,500 for 2. Let's just say that.
I don't care about a rolls and dom. Like the food has to be.
Thank you. Like, why would I pay $1,000 for an Uber when I'd rather just put that money towards, like, maybe like, if I was feeling that flashy and rich, that would be go towards, like, a partial jet experience,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
not like, a driver service to my dinner.
Yeah, not a car with braces. I hate a Rolls Royce. I'm sorry, I don't get it.
No, I mean, no, I think a Rolls is fine, but, like, if you're that rich already and you're affording a $2,500 dinner,
Yeah.
just rent one in Turo for a day.
Yeah.
But I was looking up their own menu, like, per se, just, like, for, like, the $200 per person course. Looks great. I honestly think they'll probably make it to Michelin.
Oh, okay.
And maybe that's why they're, like, revving this stuff up to be, like, decadent because, Michelin's here.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure people who could get great content out of it.
Yeah, but definitely should be on our list just for food purposes because I wanna try it.
Definitely.
But yeah, 2,500.
No, that's wild. No, thank you.
I don't know what would be like, I'm sure you're getting crème de la crème or anything, but I don't know if that would ever make it worth it for me.
No, that's a flight to the Maldives.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, 12.50 each.
All right.
Okay, what else do you wanna feed the group chat with?
So I talked to you guys a little bit about Wrench and Rodent. It is such a good deal. The other thing about that place is that it's just so non-pretentious, but the chef is often there and you can tell he really cares about the food and there's just like really creative stuff. Like sometimes there's like 65 dry aged yellowtail something. There's these things called wings of the sea that's like the collar and it's like but it's like chicken wings and they're so good.
I love a collar, salmon belly not salmon belly collar, but salmon collar, and then I also like hamachi kama.
Mhm. Ugh,
Mhm.
comma, yeah. So good. So and then they also have a lot of good options for vegetarians too. Like, they have, like, really good I didn't get the rolls, obviously, but they have really good rolls and they have really good veggie rolls too. It's just, like, a really underrated place, I feel like, if you're going to Carlsbad or Oceanside area. And then as far as Phoenix, I finally tried Sneak Pasta.
I know it's been on my list, and I almost went with you guys, but I couldn't, but
We definitely should go again because I do love a place, and Rancho Rodent has this as well, where they don't take exceptions. They're like, "This is what it is, and if you don't like it, you don't order it." And so they do that with their pastas, and I got they had a garlic pasta, and the server I was going between 2 pastas. I love bucatini, and so there was, like, a lemon bucatini pasta or a garlic tagliatelle pasta, and I asked the server, I was like, "What do you recommend?" And he was like, "Well, I would only get the garlic one if you really, really like garlic." And I was like, "Done." And it was so good.
what did producer Joe get?
He just got pomodoro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But a good like, a
I know, but, like, do that in Italy. I would never do it here.
no, I agree. I feel like
Or unless my son.
that's so risky. Though I will say I did try the sauce and it was phenomenal. It was super basil heavy. Then all the noodles were al dente, but I better best.
Yeah, I love a bucatini. What was your noodles, though?
Tagliatelle.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, we love garlic. I also went to Sogno Toscano. You've been there, right?
Yes, what did you think?
Mixed reviews in my brain.
Yeah, I did. I had a negative. I would love to hear yours, and I'll tell you
Okay,
about mine too.
here's what I think. I think that, like, if you go there and you have, I'm, like, all about setting the scene for my brain. So if you go there and you have a girls' day and you guys are just like, "Let's have a spritz girl day, dress up," I think it's a great place to go have brunch and do that because it, like, feels like a little bit, like, Italian, the way that they've enclosed their patio and they have, like, all those Italian ingredients. I thought that the service was extremely slow. Um, like, as somebody who has worked in the service industry, it just cringes me to, like, see something sit in a well for so long when they're my drinks.
Yeah.
And then secondly, it also I know when a chef is ringing a bell, that means that they're, like, frustrated because nobody's gone back to run the food yet. And I gotta say, the service that they walk really slow, they're very European.
Bells were ringing.
Just, like, not a care, like, you're like, "La da 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 da." I thought okay, here's my I like the prosciutto that came with the burrata. I like that. I also really like, um my brother got, like, this truffle pasta, and that was really good, and the noodles were fresh and cut. My sister got the tortellini, and I thought that the portion was pretty small. So I thought that, like, price per portion, it was pretty small. What do you think?
Okay, so funny you say that. We went pretty quickly after it opened, and I was really excited about it, but the service was so slow. We went for a work lunch, and, like, sometimes you don't want those to last 3 hours.
3 hours?
felt it was
Oh, and we actually okay, you're gonna be shocked. I forgo dessert because it was so slow, I wanted to get out of there.
ooh,
And
no, it'd be like that.
if I forgo dessert, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay, sorry, go on.
No, yeah, and then we did the charcuterie, and I feel like the only thing I liked was the prosciutto. I felt like everything else was just
Did you
like,
try their focaccia bread, though?
"Okay."
That they came out in the olive oil? It
Yes.
was good.
Yeah, and
And I'm pretty sure they make it there, that was good. Oh, wait, I would go back and try the sandwiches.
I agree. I feel like that's where I messed up because, um, I got pasta and mine was
No,
not good,
but I
so I
feel
was
like
pissed.
the sandwich should give European feel, and I feel like the bread is really good and what's in between is really good.
Yeah. I'll try it again. I'll try it again. It was, again, also right when they opened when I went. I also agree that the vibes like, I love an Italian grocery store
Yeah.
patio vibe.
I will also say, like, plug for them too is that they do, offer a lot of gluten-free options. So if you're looking for somebody who needs, like, Italian food and they wanna be gluten-free, like, totally recommend that place.
We're big celiac allies on this pod.
Yeah, yeah. Sign the petition, guys.
Safeplayact.com.
Alright. Anything else that you wanna feed the group chat about?
No, I think I'm ready to move on to our next course.
Okay.
Here are 7 things you should do if you and your pet are in an accident. Make sure you are safe and that you secure your pet. Check if your pet is injured. If they are, take them to an emergency vet. If they're not visibly injured, it doesn't hurt to get them checked out, just in case. If you're able, document the accident scene. Take photos of the vehicles involved, the surrounding area, and any visible injuries your pet may have sustained. This also helps prove your pet was involved in the accident. This documentation may be valuable for insurance claims or legal proceedings if necessary. Exchange information with the other parties involved in the accident. This includes names, contact information, insurance details, and license plate numbers. It's important to gather this information for any potential claims or inquiries. Contact your insurance company or have an attorney contact them for you as soon as possible to report the accident. Provide them with all relevant details and be sure to inform them that your pet was in the car. They can guide you through the process of filing a claim and advise you of any necessary documentation. Pets are covered under the property damage portion of an accident insurance claim. Your pet's vet bills could be paid by your car insurance. Hire a personal injury attorney like Amara Associates to make sure you and your pet get fairly compensated and taken care of so that you can focus on you and your best friend's healing. For more information, go to our website or give us a call. Amara Associates is here to help.
Okay, let's wine and dine.
Okay, you first. What are you whining about?
Okay, follow-up. Remember that place that gives really bad customer service?
Yes, the unnamed big company.
Oh, they are ruffling my feathers. So then I, like, email them again, no call back, but the best way to get a hold of them, I figured, is through their chat function. And so, because 'cause I've chatted, I've emailed, I've sent in those little boxes, and yes, they've replied to me in all different various, but the quickest way is a chat function, even though they're extremely slow on the chat function. So, like, I've already, like, emailed me, like, can you give me a discount on my 2-day shipping that I paid $25 for? And then I was like, the label, like, it still says label made, not left.
It's
And
been over a week.
it's, like, been, like, 3 now, right? And then, like, 3 Mondays? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or, like, 3 well, today's Tuesday, so, I don't know. But then I went to, what is it? So then I messaged them, and then she's like and they tell you, they're Eastern time, so they're like, "So and so is closing in 23 minutes. So and so is closing in 8 minutes." So I message her, and I'm like, "Hello, I don't have my thing." And she's like, "I'm so sorry. I will overnight this, and I will see this through, that this will get sent to you, and I will make sure, like, thank you for hanging with us for this. You should receive an email in a couple minutes with confirmation." I've received other confirmation emails. Didn't nada, nothing. So then I messaged her and I'm like, "I didn't get an email. I've been ghosted all weekend because they're not open." This is what I mean by, like, I can't talk to a human there.
Give me a phone number.
Give me a discount now. I'm
Oh,
like,
it should be free at this point.
no, it really should be free. Also, okay, Mother's Day brunches. Let's just whine about that for a second. My child's still young, so my husband's like, "Hey, I made these Mother's Day plans. I just wanna see." I called them, though, I wanna know if they're gonna charge our son because it's $150 a person, and I'm like, $150 a person? Cancel that." Like, for me to have a son at this age, it's not enjoyable to go to a restaurant and then placate their needs so that we have a good time so I can, like, have a pay for a drink outside,
Yeah.
you know? But it's like, the day's about mothers and about showering them. Why does it always have to be about, like, wealth indiscrepancies when it comes to these type of holidays? Like, why does it have to cost my husband $300 to take me to breakfast,
That's wild.
right?
It's not even like a tasting menu.
Like, it should be about the mothers and, like, enjoying it. Like, why do we have to capitalize on everything and make it so expensive?
Yeah, they really do that on every holiday, except for maybe Father's Day.
No, they really don't want fathers.
Yeah, like, you're like, have some hot dogs.
People are like, "Have the birthday party." I'm like, "I know. I don't wanna be an asshole, so." What are your thoughts on that?
um,
Much was how much was it a plate where you guys went for Mother's Day?
well, that's the thing. We didn't go out. We
Oh,
just
see?
we everyone brought something. Though I do think it's funny how Mother's Day, I feel like a lot of times women still end up like hosting and cooking and doing labor.
Oh, that's why I like no. Yeah.
No, I like how you did it. I like how you did it.
I even, like I went so anti-feminist this year, I even Uber Eats my own snacks. Didn't even have my husband do it.
I love that. I get snacks.
Okay, well, um, what do you have to tell me about, Gen X? Because I saw you had a little complaint.
Gen X does not know how to gossip, and I'm
Oh,
furious.
yeah.
So like I hang out with my mom and I give her all the tea. She knows who's talking to who and who divorced who and what happened, who they cheated on, like every little detail. I give her everything because I ask those
Is
questions.
your mom a Gen X?
Yes,
Okay, is Gen X a boomer, or is that
it's right below boomer.
okay.
So I mean, boomers probably fall in this category as well, but I'm explicitly talking about Gen X because she has a book club with all her little Gen X friends that I've known my whole life, and she comes back and I'm like, give me all the tea from book club because what do you do in a book club besides? I mean, yeah, sure, talking about the book, but you're also like gossiping, and she's like giving me these like little half stories, like.
Oh, no, your mom sounds like a guy that comes back from golf.
Yeah, okay, yes, exactly, but it's not only her because I'm asking her follow-up questions. I'm like, "Okay, well, what happened then?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I didn't wanna pry. I didn't wanna be rude." And I was like, "They're talking about it." And she's like, "No." Well, she gave me an example of, like, one of her friends said, "Well, I can't say more." And I'm just like, "Guys." And it's all about, like, being polite or, like, they're like, "Well, I don't wanna talk about someone that's not in the room." I'm like, "You already are." I think there's a difference between being like, "Okay, this person wore" like, being mean and, like, talking bad about someone's appearance or, like, their parenting or something versus being like, "This is what happened."
Okay, well, somebody told me this the other day because I was like, "Listen, like, I don't wanna gossip or anything like that. Like, this is, like you literally, like, point blank asked me and I can't go, so, like, this is why." And she was like and I love this woman because she also is, like, a woman of faith. So it made me feel better, but she's like, "You're not gossiping at all. You're literally just telling what happened." And I was like,
Exactly.
"I am. I'm literally not saying that they're terrible people or anything like that."
Exactly. No, that's what I think there's a difference. I think, Paige DeSorbo said it best one time where she was talking about how gossiping used to be illegal or like women weren't able to do it because they were trying to get women not to talk to each other. And so that's how I feel like as I feel like when you're not telling the full story, it's just
Put
it's
me in
like
Rikers. Put me in Rikers.
yeah, exactly. If you're not telling the full story, then you're just showing one narrative and not all sides. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, like, "You don't have to tell me, but why or what or"
No,
clarifying questions.
or I just no, tell me more.
Yeah. Or I'm like, "Sorry, I'm
Isn't
nosy."
that the reason why people go to book club is to, like, get away and talk about their shit?
That that's what I thought, but everyone was just, being respectful, and I'm like, "Guys, there's a difference." I think there's just such a difference between, like, sharing stories and spilling a little tea and being judgmental. You don't have to be judgmental. I understand why you don't wanna, like, talk badly about someone. Or if someone told you not to share something, then don't say anything at all. Don't give a fucking
Mm-mm.
half story.
Gossip is therapy. I recently went through something and I had 2 of my girlfriends over and we sat on the couch and drank wine and we giggled. We giggled about Bravo like they were our siblings. We talked about everything and I felt so much better the next day. Gossip is therapy.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Oh, okay, without further ado, are you ready to spill some matcha?
Yes, I feel like you have a lot of matcha to spill, and I'm sad.
I just wanna know if oh, actually, I have a confession. For 1.7 nanoseconds, KJ Appa had me believe that he wasn't Mr. Fantasy. Then I, snapped right into it, and it was like, "Who how could you believe it? He's an actor. Of course he's acting when he says" so, background can we give the background story?
Okay, I was actually completely new to this because Pre sent this to me, and I was like, "Huh?" And so then I went down this whole, like, rabbit hole because, like, basically he's
You're like, "Are they? Are they not?"
yeah, well, I'm like, "Okay, is this a performance artist? Like, what's going on?" Because they have the same tattoos, and he's just, like, doing a bit, but then he was getting all mad and, like, I don't know, sometimes when men are angry, they're convincing. I think that's why they keep doing that.
Yeah, but then I sat with my thoughts for a while, and he was like, "I'm a serious actor. I've lost some jobs." I'm like, "Serious actor?"
Yeah, there you go, context clue.
But so Mr. Fantasy's having all these music videos with his BFFs from Riverdale and all this stuff, and he's like, "He's stealing my likelihood, right? Likeliness?
Likeliness.
Likeliness." And so I can't, I just lost out on a big job, this has to end, and I felt bad for him for 2 seconds reading those comments. He got everybody to go along with the bit, and then I slapped myself real hard, and I said, "That's Mr. Fantasy."
Great marketing.
I mean, the way he puts his fake veneers in, his
Oh.
fake teeth in.
You know who else does that? Is, the girl Faith, I think from, uh, Euphoria?
Like, the prostitute?
Mhm.
She puts fake teeth in?
On her TikTok, she has, like, fake veneers sometimes, and
Uh,
people are like, "Those look so bad," and then she has her normal teeth.
we'll recap Euphoria next week since I didn't watch this week.
Me neither.
A lot going on, okay, guys?
Mother's Day.
We didn't watch this week because we were watching, part of it before I left my massage, The Roast of Kevin Hart. Have you watched it?
Oh, no, I didn't, but you hate Kevin Hart.
Oh, expose me.
Oh, sorry.
But I totally don't like him. Which is why it was good to watch the roast of him
Yeah.
because, it was fun watching people make fun of him. I didn't make it very far, but I thought it was kinda funny because they had a bunch of, black little people come out on stage, and then Lizzo goes, "Go Kevin, go Kevin, go Kevin." And I thought Chelsea Handler did good, props to the women always, carrying these roasts. Shane Gillis looked, really nervous. I asked my husband, why he seemed so nervous, and he was like, "I don't know, maybe because he's, making racist jokes and trying to, let it slide."
Um,
But I couldn't tell, do Shane Gillis and Chelsea Handler hate each other? She was doing a lot of, hard MAGA things on him.
oh, well, yeah, he's MAGA.
Yeah. So, and then after she spoke, he, leaned away a little.
Ooh,
I love that. I love
fancy.
that.
Yeah, make him squirm.
I didn't know that Kevin Hart had a bit on the Chelsea Lately show for a little.
Oh, no, me neither. I loved the Tom Brady roast, too. That was a while ago, but
Okay, did you watch the end of Summer House?
I didn't have that.
Okay. So, Amanda and Kyle Amanda, tells everybody at the table basically that he's getting a manager and that he wants to go, DJ in Vegas. So then at the time, everybody's kind of, attacking Kyle and was like, "Oh, you should talk to your wife about this. You should talk to your wife about this." And then Amanda's kind of like smirking in the background because everybody's kind of fighting her battles for her, and she's really excited that they're seeing like I she's seeing and she's smirking a lot. But then he snaps and then he looks at her and he goes, "Fuck you." And then he storms out of the house. And I think this is like where we get to like the dramatic part of where like Carl and Kyle fight. And like I just think as much as I hate to say this, two things could be wrong. And I think that Amanda was wrong because, like, you could tell that she was, like, letting people fight her battles, and, like, maybe they should've just had a private conversation instead of, let's just, like, let this be the pile on Kyle all the time.
Mhm.
He's so wrong because he could say "fuck you" to your wife there. He could say "fuck you" to your wife and way worse because she's so desensitized to it, the whole thing.
I think if your partner does that, done.
Yeah, yeah, and but I do feel like you could see, like, that breaking point too. So
Mhm.
there is, like, a there's that caveat where it's like, "Oh, I have broke before," where, like and you could see, like, that pile on,
Yeah.
but, like, doesn't excuse. I think they're both wrong,
Yeah.
and I think that they should be separated, which guys, they are. Why are we so mad? They are.
As we would say on Reddit, everyone sucks here.
Am I the asshole? Yes, you are.
Both of you.
Mm, and then, want any commentary on that?
I just agree with you that definitely the two things can be true. I do feel for her if anyone's ever had someone say that. I mean, it's gutting, especially like someone who promised to love you and like to be able to say that on camera too.
No, that's the part where I like people are, like, defending him, and I'm like, "He's not defendable either." It's like, if he could say that to you, he's probably said it to you multiple times because the way that she's reacting shows a lot,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, and, like, we can't why do we get to give him a pass just because like, she cheated on him? Like, you don't get to talk to people like that.
No, 100%. Like, listen, I think that, there should be consequences and like people don't have to like hold your hand because you cheated on somebody, but like you can like call someone out without being verbally abusive.
He's like, I think that okay, woo, rewind, a lot of thoughts happened just now. I think that DJing could help pay their debts, but he's also 43 years old, and 43-year-olds do not slam the doors anymore.
Oh, 100%. There's such
And it's
a
every season.
the emotion regulation is
Yeah.
get some DBT.
Okay. Just the last one I'm gonna tap on before we move to palate cleanser is Michaela and Taylor are fighting from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
I saw Taylor's Mother's Day post and I was like, "What? Why
That
today?"
was one of the things, like, I'm always rooting for Taylor, but this was one of the moments where I'm like, "No, hold your phone. You're giving me young Britney."
Yeah. Yeah. Tough stuff. Her posts lately have been a little concerning, I feel like.
The AI.
Yeah, that too.
The AI looking in the mirror, and
Yeah.
then there had to be, like, a little banner that said, "This is AI generated," and in my head, I'm like, "We know."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the captions are also have some help from chat.
Like, I don't know. I hate to say it, but, like, Michaela has every right to put a boundary up.
100%.
She's going through an autoimmune disorder that's triggered by trauma, and she's, like, moving her family, like, to multiple locations to heal. Hate to say it, but she has every right to put up a boundary.
No, 100%. And I think the problem is with a lot of people, especially who are either emotionally immature or easily dysregulated, a boundary feels like an attack
Mhm.
instead of just what it is.
Yeah, and it's just I don't like it when they fight because I like them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like when girls fight.
Yeah, keep my girls happy and dancing, "Come here, girl."
Yeah, and don't give dad talk any other reason to take up more space.
Yeah, yeah, like, the redemption I don't know, it's just giving me young Britney.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling that too.
Okay, well, on a lighter note, we do have a really fun, palate cleanser today. We're gonna do, red flag or deal breaker.
Yes. And by the way, if your partner says fuck you, that's a deal breaker. That's not one of them, but I think we just agreed on that.
It's a red flag and a deal breaker.
It's both.
Okay. Um, okay, so this is, like, mainly, like, if you're going red flag or deal breaker for people that are going to parties, I would say, right?
Hmm.
So I'll read one. If you're if you're with somebody at a party and they dunk you underwater and your hair is tied because you're trying to keep your hair dry.
Deal breaker. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's giving like he will smash your face in the cake.
I was going to say yes. It's disrespect for autonomy too. And like again, I'm somebody that has extensions and you just don't care. You don't care what I did, how much I spent on them. I don't want them in
Yeah.
chlorine.
Or like when they like take you and they jump in the pool with you, it's like, I don't want that.
No, not cute.
Okay, go ahead.
They eat food before the host says it's ready.
Only if it's appetizers. Like if you go in and the appetizers are plating there, then yeah, I would expect people to dig in.
Yeah, I would say that's more of a red flag. I also feel like that's a correctable offense.
Yeah.
That doesn't say more about who they could be, like dunking someone.
But it does irk me when like, like the people that like you can point out the people without manners and that. Okay. They eat the last of like everything for apps.
Okay, I actually like this because I don't want to be the one that take the last one. So I'm glad they do it for me.
I think you just gotta rotate.
Mm.
The etiquette's like, okay, like I had the last caprese tomato, somebody else have it.
Oh, that's true.
You gotta offer it too.
100%.
Okay.
They brought a dish, but it's clearly store-bought in its original container with the label still on.
I don't care. They tried.
Yeah, they brought a dish.
Like that's perfect etiquette.
Yeah, it could even be something that's not good, and I'm still like, at least you brought something.
It can be a donut hole. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was thinking the other day, I was like, would it be weird if I brought pound cake to someone's house? Because I was like, the kids would like it and I would like it.
I love pound cake.
Okay. They dig into party food before everybody sits down. So now this is like, like how we're having a sit down dinner.
Red flag, but like very cringy.
It's like you don't want to date anybody with bad manners.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Yeah. They ask for a to-go plate before the party is even over.
I would already be offering.
Ooh.
Like if anybody wants to take food home, I'm for it.
That's true.
I really am. What about you?
So, I mean, I would, as a hostess for sure. If that was like my partner and someone else is hosting, again, I think it would be a red flag. Like it'd be a little like,
Yeah. Faux
embarrassed.
pas. Like I wouldn't care, but I wouldn't want to date somebody.
That's really good.
So at my kids when I had a baby shower, I had to. So the theme was a dumpling on the way. Another I
Oh,
don't know,
that's cute.
something dumpling, and I had Chinese takeout boxes, and then I had baby Schwab stickers with dumplings on it, and that was like my table decor. But then I had told everybody to pack food in it to go when they left.
I love that. That's adorable.
And so everybody took food and they loved it because I had like so many garlic noodles and stuff. Okay, what if this is if you're having a dinner party, they bring a +1 and don't stay.
Ooh, I feel like that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, it is because it's definitely red flaggy or deal breakery because like when you're having a dinner party, I'm very like, okay, like we're having a seating arrangement, things like that. So that fucks with the flow. I also don't like if I go to a place and they require reservations when people don't tell you they're bringing a guest.
I was just about to say that too. Or if like a dinner's been planned for a long time and it's an intimate group and then someone just tries to tack on some rando, I'm kind of like, I actually had something like that happened once where
I was like, you're scoring then because I'm like, sometimes I care, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I had that happen one time where I was like waiting to have dinner with like a small group for a long time and then they tried to tack on someone and I said no and I felt bad, but I just like I didn't have it would have been a totally different conversation. This wasn't like a get to know a new person time. This was like intimate catch up dinner because we haven't seen each other in a while.
Okay, your turn.
They show up 2 hours late with no text.
No, that's wrong though. If it's small, if the party's like above like 10, but, like, if it's under 10, you should text.
Yeah, I feel like it's a deal breaker if it's small, and then if it's big, it's still kind of like 2 hours is we talked about this
Yeah.
before, like, we're in our 30s, 2 hours is rude.
No, yeah, they should I wouldn't date the person, like,
Yeah.
you didn't think of me.
You don't respect time.
Sorry. You're at a party and they change the AC.
I think that's really rude to touch someone else's house. I think if you ask
If you're, like, BFF and I was at your house, I would shout, but, like, I wouldn't do it at a party.
no, or like, I feel like if you're, like, going through menopause and you go to the host and you're like, "Hey, can I, like, turn it down because I'm, like, hot flashing?" I could forgive that.
Oh, like, when you're on a date with somebody and they're like, "Can you turn on the music?" You're like, "No, this is their ambience." Like, I can't fuck with their feng shui.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, no. Which reminds me, they try to change the playlist without asking.
Ugh. I know a few people like that, and it's always, like, not to what everybody else wants, it's to what they specifically want, and that's the difference that, like, irks me. It's like, "Stop trying to convert me."
And I think that's what kind of goes with the last one too about changing the temperature. It's like the entitlement to change and change solely based on how you're feeling and not the room.
It's almost like but, like, now that we're older, we totally understand, like, why we got in trouble, like, "No, you can't listen to rap at the party."
Yeah,
It's like, "Oh, yeah, we're all adults, we don't wanna listen to your tweeny bopper rap."
totally.
Okay, they won't go home 30 minutes after everyone's left. I know that would probably bother you because half the time you're sober.
Oh yeah, that is such a deal breaker. No, that drives me I also don't like going to a party, with people I never wanna close anything down. I am not a close it down person, I'm not a stay late like, I will never leave too early to the point where it's rude unless, like, there's, like, a medical emergency. To close it down or 30 minutes after, like, I cannot stand when you host somebody and they try to, like, spend the night, basically. Sorry.
Unless it's my best friends,
Yeah.
then yeah. Unless my like, because I don't know if I wrote that down, but, like, there's somebody that commented when I was trying to curate these questions that was like, "I'll leave whenever you tell me to leave." I don't wanna be the one to tell you to leave.
No, just read the room. Like, if I oh my gosh, I had it too where I was making cookies one time and someone came in to, like, stop by and chat, and they stayed for so long, and I was busy, and I was, like, starting to do dishes and start like, when people are starting to do those things, like, that drives me nuts, and also, I don't know, I now that I live alone, I don't like sleepovers, I don't like sleepovers when dating, I just, like, leave at a certain time. I wanna go to bed.
Yeah, like, I wanna read and pass out.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I listen to headphones.
Or I wanna do my skincare routine, or I'm tapped.
Yeah, yeah. Ugh, when you get to do, like, a full, like, 7-stepper, like, when you finally make it through, you're like, "I did it, baby," on my face.
Oh, the best.
Yeah. Okay, taste buddies. Do you have any more?
No, that's it.
That's all we have for you today. Like, follow, subscribe. We're on Patreon, Substack, YouTube, and give us a review. Thank you.
Only if it's a good one. Ciao.